primera. Please, please, please. Plus, plus, please, plus. Y sí, estamos en directo. Bueno, volvemos a estar aquí en Mass Effect. Seguiremos con la historia, capítulo 11 ya. A ver. Vamos a ir aquí. On, on.
The Scourge's drag on the ship.
At least it keeps Aya hidden.
Vamos para allá.
Pathfinder, did you make it to Hervarel?
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
If it helps you piece your history together, that's all I need.
It does help. You have no idea how much. I need to study this further to fully understand it. I'll let you know if I discover anything.
You got it.
Thank you, Pathfinder.
Any insight you can give me on the remnant tech?
We don't know much. To our understanding, it's always been here. Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge. What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
Is it normal for someone as young as you to be in charge?
I'm no younger than you. And you're a Pathfinder.
I kinda inherited the job.
So did I. I was apprenticed to the former curator. It was my job to bring him artifacts from other worlds. When he retired, I sort of fell into his position.
Do you miss relic hunting?
Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time with each piece.
I should get moving.
Come back soon.
Vale.
Welcome back. On behalf of Governor Shai, I offer gratitude for the aid you've given our people. I am Enro Bosan, assistant to Governor Paran Shai. You're free to explore this area, but the city is off limits. Until that changes, I'll be your liaison. How may I help you, Pathfinder?
Sounded like you and Jal know each other.
Our families are related.
You sound nothing alike.
We have multiple worlds. Our culture is complex.
I'd like to know more.
Earn our trust and maybe you will.
What can you tell me about your other worlds?
Life on them is hard, the people harder. Every day is a struggle to survive.
Why not bring everyone here?
We will not abandon any more worlds to the Ket, and Aya cannot support all of us.
When am I allowed to visit the city again?
That's not for me to decide.
Who will? Your boss? Or Ephra?
Governor Shai has jurisdiction over Aya. She will authorize your entrance if you earn Ephra's trust. You spoke with Soko and Avela. Help them, and you may help yourself. The Ket swayed us with words. Now we judge outsiders by their actions.
Thanks for your time, Enro.
Of course.
A ir descubriendo cosillas. Vale.
Giles said he wanted to see you.
A ver qué quiere ya.
So, you've gained Ephra's trust. No easy feat.
I still don't think he likes me.
That's just his way. You should be more worried about the Rokar.
Ephra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the Moshai. But unlike me, he was a good student. The best, actually.
Then he knows about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Ket. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
I can't imagine what he must have gone through.
He has scars that would give you an idea. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Ket.
Why not join the Resistance?
Aksul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
More of a reason to set things straight before they get out of hand.
I don't think Aksul will listen to you. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
If Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Aksul from the Ket. Her name is Thordir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point.
Vale. ¿Cuánto le quedan? 3 horas. Este le quedan 3 minutos. 3 horas para que se termine esta, madre mía. Sí, vamos a mirar a ver si tenemos cosas que comprar. Mira, de compra-venta. A ver. Tenemos una Phalanx M5 3. Vale. Vamos a Baral y a ver qué encontramos. Recordad que esta noche tendremos directo de SnowRunner con la Squad. Así que no lo haréis. Vale.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
Han arreglado ya el puente.
Can't tell us anything useful. Our samples have... Pathfinder Ryder, Dr. Tsana Relar, xenobotanist for the Initiative, and my colleague, Dr. Eric Baumgarten.
Xenogenetics. Pleasure to meet you.
No offense, but you probably shouldn't be out here alone.
I'm not alone. I'm with her. She's quite fierce.
Your report of accelerated evolution and rapid growth of nature here caught our interest.
We're analyzing everything we can for clues to replicate the effects on our own crops.
It would have interesting applications, if there's a way to control the process.
You understand the end goal.
If we learn to enhance the growth of plants and animals in non-destructive ways, we could end hunger. It would change everything for the initiative. Our colonies could thrive virtually overnight.
Since you repaired the vault, things are returning to normal, but too quickly for us.
The accelerated life forms you want to study are dying off, decaying.
We're scrambling to scan and catalog everything before it's gone. We could use some help.
Point me to life forms you need. I'll do the rest.
Anything mutated beyond its baseline growth cycle will aid our work.
I'll provide the most promising genetic markers to scan for.
Thank you for whatever help you can provide, Pathfinder. Rendezvous here when you're finished.
Kieran says about would have lasted another cycle. 2 at most.
Were the projections so dire?
I could believe it. Came so close to being everybody.
Vaya.
Get ready to fight!
You're finished!
Pathfinder, the life forms in this area display accelerated growth markers. You may wish to scan the life forms in your immediate area for growth mutations, Pathfinder.
Vale. Y ahora hay que ir aquí.
Enemies incoming!
Come on, let's get him. These Angara carried more than weapons. They had research tech, datapad. Let's find out why.
Vale.
The Rokar were studying mutant wildlife too. They want to use it against us. The datapad mentions a camp.
Updating known data. Mission parameters changing.
Depósito de minerales, que esto va de puñetera madre. trofeo ganado. Especialista en combate cuerpo a cuerpo. A ver qué encontramos. Perfecto, depósito de minerales. Parte de los rockers. Contenedor, perfecto. Tengo que ir para allá. A ver qué encontramos.
Sam, what do you get from this?
Analyzing. The Rokar took special interest in mutations that would poison a natural environment.
They want to make our colonies unlivable.
What are your instructions for this data, Pathfinder?
Download a copy, then erase the Rokar computer.
Acknowledged. Copying complete. Erasure of Rokar files complete.
Let's wrap things up and get back to our researchers.
En la casa. Consejo, informe de campaña. Níquel. Perfecto. Esto. Ok, restos. Ahora vamos a volver con los científicos. Perfecto. A ver. Uy.
What have you brought us, Pathfinder?
I got jumped by Rokar. They were researching harmful mutations, hoping to use them against us.
I hope you put an end to their work.
Do you have any of their data? May we see it?
I copied the files before I erased the Rokar computer. I'll transmit everything.
If nothing else, it may help us defend against future attacks.
I scanned all the mutated wildlife I could find. I hope it helps your research.
We're going to be overwhelmingly busy, aren't we?
Thank you for everything, Pathfinder. We'll get to work.
Perfecto. A ver, ahora tenemos que ir a hablar con la prisionera esa que me han dicho.
Oh, welcome. New supplies, fresh from the Nexus, and a few from my secret partners. Plan to build the first Angara Nexus trading company. Lone Star Enterprises. Gotta remember where I started, you know. Hey, you want to be an early investor?
What do I get for investing?
Today, great supplies. Tomorrow, who knows?
A ver, armadura de exploración de iniciativa 3. Exploración. A ver, primero vamos a vender toda la chatarra, que tenemos un montón de créditos. Tengo 20.472 créditos. No sé, vamos a pillar esta... Ah, pues que es armadura de la iniciativa, ¿no? Explorador. Ah, es que uno es armadura de la iniciativa y lo que tiene ella es armadura de exploración. Venga, va. Confirmar intercambio, aceptar. Y haremos también este soporte vital extra. Sí, de momento ya está. Hemos comprado un par de cosillas. Por aquí.
Cat!
Pathfinder, Tholdir, the recluse who escaped the cat with Axel, lives in this area.
Think she'd be more comfortable if Jarl was with us.
Cat!
What are they doing here?
Rokar. They died fighting.
Hope Thaldir's still alive.
Don't come any closer.
Thaldir, I'm not here to hurt you.
Don't touch me.
You need medical attention.
It's too late for that. I made sure of it.
You did this to yourself?
The cat. I can't go back. I won't. Oh.
Don't push yourself. You'll make it worse.
I've never met a human before. You're not like he described.
You mean Exul?
He saved me. Gave me a chance to live. And die on my own terms.
I need to find him.
I wanted to see him. One more.
Hope she finds peace.
Even in the end, she was devoted to him. Better update Jal. Jal, a Ket raiding party attacked Thaldir. She took her own life instead of being captured. I'm sorry.
Damn the Ket. The only other person who might be able to reach Aksul is the Moshai.
Another reason to rescue her.
A ver, ¿qué más para allá? Bien. Contenedores. Vale, pues vamos a volver a la nave. Testing, comparte.
Returning now!
Vamos para allá. Y nos dirigimos para la nave. Perfecto.
Leaving Avaril. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder. Oh, Gil wanted you to check in.
Nada. A ver, diario. Arcas desaparecidas. Hemos completado otra misión. Cometido en el Eoseos. Allá. Vale, pues vamos a ir ya para Volt.
Back towards Vold. Beginning approach.
Vold orbit is steady.
Pues vamos para allá. A ver. Lo que sí que le quitaré es esto a esta arma, porque si no me vuelvo loco. Martillo con omnicuchilla. De momento nada. Quiero saber en qué se diferencian este casco del de la iniciativa. Son idénticos. Pero nada. Vale. Pues...
Approaching the LZ.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder. The ambient temperature is normal.
Perfecto. A ver, misión, mapa. Vamos ahí a la derecha y activamos las misiones estas que hay.
We're gonna need some kind of stimulant.
What?
Yes, what is it? You're that alien they've been talking about on comms, aren't you? Why are you standing here? Don't you have more important places to be?
I'm Pathfinder Ryder with the Andromeda Initiative. From...
Wonderful. You're from far away. Do they have magical healing where you're from?
Nothing more advanced than what you have?
Then where you're from is useless to me right now. Stand over there.
Dr. Hareen, maybe Ryder could help us with the emergency caches.
Emergency caches?
This is a war zone. Ket attacks are always a risk. Wounded. There's probably a cache of emergency medical supplies nearby. No substitute for real medical attention, but you'll survive long enough to reship.
Problem is the caches are empty right now. We're strained and no one's been out there to replenish supplies.
There's no time to waste. I'll help with whatever you need.
Supply crates are stacked by the wall over there. Directions to the caches are with them. You have a vehicle?
Of course.
Good. Get going.
Looks like supplies aren't getting through to the Resistance.
Hey.
These are the emergency medical supplies the doctor mentioned. We have to get them to the caches. Sam, you saving the location data?
Of course, Pathfinder.
Leave me be.
If you need patching up, you'll have to wait. A patrol just came through and I need to see to them.
Is it just you here?
Volunteer medics are hard to come by, especially ones who can handle Vold.
It's actually warm in here. Those heaters work pretty well.
We don't use them for heat. They generate artificial sun, so we don't go dark.
What do you mean, go dark?
Right, I suppose you wouldn't know about that. Our bodies generate energy from sunlight. If we don't get enough, our immune systems weaken and our bioenergy slows. We go dark.
It can't be easy living in a place like this.
Between the cold and the lack of sun, it's tough to keep morale up. Most of us come from Aya or Haval, so it's a big adjustment. Immunity drops, people get sick. But if the civilians in the settlements can live here without complaint, so can we.
I'll come back if I need anything.
I'll be here.
Escanea minerales, activadores de recuerdo, perigonia, los activadores, escanea minerales, recuperar el tejido del enclave, entrega los suministros médicos. Habrá que coger el nomad.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
Para allá.
The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is stable.
Good. You're in the clear. Proceed to objective.
They all say the same thing. The Resistance is missing supplies.
I looked over the recruits Zephyr sent us. They're younger than I expected, but they have
But I brought the snacks last time.
Temperatures are below freezing and continue.
Tempest, we're gonna need the Nomad. My position.
Deploying forward station. Good luck, Ryder.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Okay, Sam, what's Vold got for us?
Ket activity appears to be centered around this large central command post. According to Resistance intelligence, the base coordinates all Ket military efforts on Vold.
And taking it down will cripple their operations.
In theory. However, given the trouble the Angara Resistance has had infiltrating the base, it will not be a simple task. I recommend a more cautious approach that starts with the investigation of smaller Ket installations.
What about the Angara? The Resistance, what's their status?
Resistance dispatches indicate there is someone in Hajara who needs help. We could visit Tekix, a larger and more established Angara Dar that is nearby.
Sounds good. Thanks, Sam.
Pathfinder, Vold's temperature range is fixed well below freezing, with pockets of even more severe conditions. This necessitates the use of the Nomad. I advise against prolonged exposure to the cold.
Got it. Don't crash the car.
Our scans have detected remnant monoliths, which suggests the presence of a vault.
And that means we might be able to melt this ice cube. All right, we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get going.
The ambient temperature is normal.
Please be careful, Ryder.
Trust me.
How about we don't gun it down the icy mountain?
Temperature's back to normal.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Bet there's Ket in there.
Threat ahead, Pathfinder. I recommend caution.
You keep your head under fire. I figured Asari only got that calm after a few hundred years.
You can get there in under a century if the right focus is drilled into you.
Picking up a faint signal. Looks like a friendly ship.
Vamos a ir activando los sitios.
It matches the transponder code for Asari survey vessel, Perry Flow.
That's the ship Hidaria mentioned.
We might be close.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Can we get one of those Angara heaters in here? Nomad's heat isn't doing anything for me.
It's not that cold. Let it go.
Vale. Ahora deberíamos ir a por la
I
perifonía.
think my suit's malfunctioning. Toes are numb.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
We saw this area from the lookout post.
Let's see if someone here needs help. I think that's Cat Tech. Stay alert.
temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
A ver qué encontramos.
Get ready to fight.
Tight grip on that weapon, Cora.
It's nothing. If we get things back on track, it's nothing.
I hear ya.
I thought this would be the Perifona.
Ice or mineral deposits may be
Dejamos
reflecting
por aquí
false
el directo.
positives. The real signal must be relatively close.
Y ahora en cuanto vuelva seguimos. Vale, venga, hasta luego.